Now, good evening. Thank you so much for making time for the program tonight. My name is Brian Amwai. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Felista Adundo. Now, on the program tonight, we have so much lined up for you, from the political front all the way to matter social issues. The highlights tonight. Tonight on Lookup Weekend.
Tumekubali kuwa mabalozi. Yes, tunataka tukirudi hapa tutakuwa tunaongea story nyingine ya maendeleo. Si ati kuongea mambo ya kuhara.
Cholera death toll rises to 10 in Kayole, Nairobi, as residents are called upon to observe cleanliness.
Kama mzazi nimepitia mambo mengi, sababu ukiangalia katika shule wangu ni wa private. Katika hizi shule za private walimu wamechukulia kuwa advantage. Imekuwa tukiitishwa pesa, mala wanapika nyama, mala wanapika nini, mala nini, na hiyo pesa ni mzazi.
As the KCPE and KIPSEA national exams are set to begin on Monday, the candidates and their parents recount the demanding education calendar.
Nimekuwa hapa for the last 7 days. Nilishikwa last week. Na nimekuwa hapa na niko na mtoto mdogo na nimelifanyiwa CS, so nilikuja hapa kidonda ikafunguka, so nimekuwa na mashida mingi tangu nikuje hapa, na mahali nilikuwa singeweza kujisaidia kupata hiyo pesa nilikuwa naitisha ya board.
It is freedom at last for a woman with a cesarean wound and a 1-month-old baby who had been remanded in Embu GK prison over theft charges. Now remember, you can be part of the program tonight by engaging us on our socials. That is at Amwai Brian on Twitter, at Lookuptv. The hashtag is LookupWeekend. Health officers, in collaboration with County Government of Nairobi, have temporarily stopped food vending in Soweto, Kayole to check the spread of the cholera outbreak in the area. Now, there has been an increase in reported cases of the disease, prompting a drastic decision from concerned stakeholders to bring this health crisis to a halt. Now, as reporter Henry Tende now files, food vendors are required to obtain health clearance certificate that will subject them to proper guidelines in their work.
Soweto area in Kayole has recorded an increase in cholera cases that have resulted in death, causing suffering in various households. The health crisis has not only become a major concern among area residents, but has prompted a drastic reaction from concerned stakeholders. Soweto area chief, alongside Nairobi County leadership, has temporarily stopped food vending in Kayole to stop the spread.
Kuna mambo mabaya hapa, wananchi tumekubaliana hii chakula inauzwa kwa barabara, wawache kuiuza mpaka mambo ikuwe mzuri.
Ukifanya kazi yako kama mkaaji huku, sisi tufanye kazi yetu kama daktari, kazi itakuwa rahisi. Tumalize kolera, maisha turudi ya kawaida. Wenye wanauza mtura kando ya barabara wauze wapate nini mapato yao. Lakini kwa sasa ujumbe ni kwamba hawking of food, kupika chakula kando ya barabara, wale ambao wako na nyumba na biashara za kuuza chakula wahakikishe kwamba wale wafanyikazi wameenda pale wamepimwa na wapatikane hawana ugonjwa na wako na ile cheti maalum ya afya.
Cholera is a highly contagious disease that thrives in poor sanitation and contaminated water sources. Among the measures taken to curb the menace, stakeholders have stepped up sensitization exercise to raise awareness of the disease and educate residents on how to prevent it.
Tuzingatie usafi, kwa sababu ile chakula unapatia wananchi wetu, na unapatia dada yako, unapatia ndugu yako, na wakati anapata madhara, sisi pia tunafanya nini? Biashara yako pia inaathirika, kwa sababu mtu akiwa amefungiwa maji hapa mchana yote, si angekuwa anafanya kazi ya kutafuta pesa, akuletee pesa jioni. Tumekubali kuwa mabalozi. Yes, tunataka tukirudi hapa tutakuwa tunaongea story nyingine ya maendeleo. Si ati kuongea mambo ya kuhara.
Soweto Ward Member of County Assembly David Maroba has urged landlords in the affected area to collaborate with county officials in efforts to unblock sewer lines.
Leo hii niko na landlords wa Lower Savannah ambao pia wamekuja tujadiliane na wao, kwa maana wao ndio wamejenga hizo manyumba. Kuna wengine wamefunga sewer lines. kwa kupitia kwa ile ujenzi wamefanya. Kwa hivyo pia kama serikali itapitia hapo na ikuambie urekebishe, tafadhali ninakuomba wewe kama landlord ufanye nini? Uweze kushirikiana na serikali tuweze kurekebisha hapa, ndio kila kitu fanye nini? Iweze kwenda sawa sawa.
Already 3 deaths from the deceased have been confirmed in Kayole, with unverified information indicating the fatalities have risen to 10. Stakeholders hope concerted efforts between law enforcers and area residents will bring a lasting solution to this health crisis. Henry Tende, Lookuptv.
All right, now thank you so much, Henry Tende, for that particular story. Now, residents of Gathanji in Laikipia County have called on the Ministry of Interior to beef up security in the area after a middle-aged man was gunned down. According to the area leaders, at least 25 people have so far lost their lives within 2 years following the banditry attacks in the region. Sami Adika now files.
Asomba Mood engulfed residents of Gathanji area in Sosian Ward during the burial of the late Joseph Nganga, who died after he was shot by the herdsmen from the neighboring Samburu County. The 42-year-old man has left behind a widow, Ann Njambi, and 7 kids. The angry residents have lamented the hostility of the bandits and the herdsmen who have camped in the area for a while now.
Tunangoja ile ahadi ambayo Kithure Kindiki alituahidi. Tunangoja ile directive ambayo imetolewa na president wetu mpendwa Bwana William Samuel Ruto. Kwa hivyo tunatumaini ya kwamba amani ya kudumu tutapata hapa.
Benson Kamara, the area nominated member of County Assembly, speaking at the burial, has condemned the herdsmen for the heartless ruins, noting that for the last 2 years, over 25 people have been killed in this banditry zone.
Iwe historia ya kwamba kifo cha huyu kijana wetu iwe ni kifo ya mwisho katika Laikipia County, kifo ya mkuki, kifo ya risasi.
Kamara has however urged the national government to revisit their security plans and lay down better techniques to fight the hostile herdsmen.
Na kusihi rais wetu, kwa sababu sisi tulikupatia kura zaidi ya milioni 4 kwa block. Tulinde sisi, mali yetu na watoto wetu na maisha yetu, tunaikabidhi mikononi mwako William Samoei Arap Ruto.
Daniel Mwaniki, the brother to the deceased, has called on the government to support the widow and her kids by providing basic needs and education. Samedika, Lookuptv.
Now, before the pandemic, the government embarked on ambitious reforms which sought to improve the quality of education through several approaches, which include a competency-based curriculum, which is the CBC. Our reporter, Cecilia Lubanga, engaged parents to students sitting for the Kenya Primary Education, Kenya Primary School Education Assessment, that is KPSEA or KPSEA, as the first cohort, alongside their KCPE counterparts. Let's take a look.
We arrive at Elizabeth Kingo's home to find 2 of her sons who are this year's candidates, honing their skills in preparation for the national examinations slated for 28th of November. Abbott Mkanzi is a grade 6 pupil set to sit for the national examination that has come sooner than he had pictured.
System imekuwa mzuri, ni vile tu ninafauji kazi.
Abbott says his experience under the CBC curriculum has so far been great and engaging.
Ninafundisha mambo zingine hata watoto waweze kujua. Tuseme kama kwa class 6 nini unaweza kuletewa, unaweza kufundishwa vitu za mbele, class mbele.
His brother Joseph Shemumo, a class 8 candidate, attests to that.
CBC hadi kwa nzuri kwa sababu hadi kuna vitu sijui lakini ananifunza. Kuna kama vile ananiambianga sijui music, hizo music, home science. Zingine mimi sijuangi ananifunza. Lakini hizi zetu huwa tunategemea tunafanyanga tu subject 5. Hizi 5 zinakuwa sometimes zinakuwa challenging, lakini zao zinakuwa rahisi. Kama sijui anakuja kunifunza.
It is, however, a different narrative for Elizabeth Kingo, their mother, who has decried the high maintenance cost needed for the CBC curriculum. As a casual laborer living on low income, she says running a household of 5 children, coupled with the new CBC cost, is a no joke for a parent existing in the current unprecedented times.
Imekuwa tukiitishwa pesa mala wanapika nyama, mala wanapika nini, mala nini, na hiyo pesa ni mzazi. Mtoto kama ni watoto wako klasi, watoto 40, mtoto anaitiwa shilingi 400 mmoja. Na sisi hata kwa nyumba hatukuli hiyo nyama. Kama ni mafundisho, yes, wanafundisha. Ukiangalia hata mzazi mtoto anapewa mwaka, huwezi jibu ile che mtoto amepewa. Huwezi jibu, manake sisi wote wamesoma hiyo subject. Sisi likatwa kitambo. Gharama ni hii, gharama wameiweka. Tunaomba tu hata kama ni kufunguziwa, tufunguziwe. Kama ni kiwango fulani, inasema kama ni klasi inafunga kuku moja ama 2, ni hivyo.
Lynette Kerubo is a widow and a mother of 5. As a single parent, she struggles to make ends meet, and now with a grade 6 candidate, she talks to us about her experience with the new curriculum.
Imetutatisha sana kama wazazi. Tumetoa pesa mingi, kama hii vile walikuwa wanaenda kufanya hiyo mtihani, tumetoa pesa mingi sana. Tunaitishwa pesa mingi, mtoto hata ukikaa kumsomesa uwezi.
For now, she hopes against hope that the government will empathize with parents who are at the verge of hanging their boots.
It has been a roller coaster for parents with children in school ever since the onset of COVID-19 2020, with the peak of those challenges heightened by the inception of the CBC curriculum that has seen a majority of parents dig deeper into their pockets. The Presidential Working Party on Education Reforms having submitted their findings on 18th of November, the question remains, will the government be able to arrive at an amicable solution that will serve both parents and the students? Cecilia Lubanga, Lookuptv, Nairobi.
All right, now that is Cecilia Lubanga. Thank you so much for that report. Moving on, it is freedom at last for a woman in Embu who had been jailed with her baby days after delivery. Now, Rosemary Murugi can now breathe a sigh of relief after the Meru women representative, Njoki Njeru, came to her rescue after she failed to raise 30,000 shillings to secure her freedom. Embu prison has been the home to Rosemary Murugi for the past 1 week. Now she steps out together with friends, with smiles on their faces, with the 1-month-old baby in their arms. A mother of 3 who had undergone the C-section to deliver her child is filled with emotions, having gone to prison after she was accused of theft and unable to raise the money needed for bond. Murugi narrates how she and her child found it rough behind bars, a situation that led to the deterioration of her health.
Maisha hapa ndani si rahisi sababu hakuna mtu anatambua wewe ni mgonjwa. Hata afisa akisema utritiwe vizuri, wenye unabaki na wao lazima watakupea kazi, na hiyo ndio ilifanya kidonda yangu ikafunguka, ndio nikarudishwa hospitali tena. Maisha hapa ndani si mazuri, chakula si, ukiwa na mtoto hakuna mtu atakupea chakula special. Chakula ni ile mnaenda kukula nyinyi wote, mnakula meal moja na lunch na sapa. Na unajua mtu akiwa na mtoto anafaa kule mara mingi ndio upate maziwa ya kunyonyesha mtoto, juu kama mtoto wangu ni mtoto mdogo akuli chakula, ni mtoto wa kunyonya tu peke yake.
The father of her children is the man behind her incarceration, an issue she will like to put in the past.
Kuongea sana sababu ni maneno iko kotini na ni maneno inahusu mimi na bwana yangu who is a police officer, na since then sijamuona akikuja kuniona.
Alitoka hospitali kujifungua mtoto mchanga. Hapo ndipo alijua kufanyiwa CS, angeweza kuendelea na kazi yenye alikuwa anafanya biashara ya kutafutia watoto yake. So ile biashara alikuwa ameweka, ndio alikuja kustukia ambapo alikuwa anaenda kutafuta kama pesa inaweza tumwa, akakuta biashara iko na mtu mwingine, iliuzio mtu mwingine na kujurishwa. So pale ndio akastukia kwenda kuendea pesa, akakuta kuna mtu mwingine ako hapo na kazi ni yake na kuambiwa. So akajipata ameshtakiwa, ameingia kwa mikono ya sheria, na ndipo sasa ikafika ameshtakiwa na amefungiwa katika hii magereza ya Embu.
It took the intervention of Embu women representative to the National Assembly Njoki Njeru to secure her release from prison.
Kwamba mwanzo niende kama nitaweza kutafuta lawyer ama wakili, na najua niko na uwezo wa kufanya hivyo, na pia vikundi ambavyo vinatetea kina mama kama FIDA nitashirikiana na wao tuweze kumsaidia mmoja wetu Rosemary Murugi aweze kutoka katika janga hili, kwa sababu si furaha yangu nikiona akiteseka, na si yeye tu peke yake, hata wale mama wengine ambao wanapitia mambo kama haya watanijulisha niweze kuwashikanisha na kushirikiana pamoja na FIDA na mawakili wetu.
Murugi was overwhelmed by joy as she walked out of the prison gates, her experience in the slummer being something she'd want to be behind her. All right, we want to take a short break here on the program, but just a reminder that, you know, it's a World Cup season, and right now we're watching France versus Denmark. It is the 56th minute, and they're still at 0-0. Just so those are corner there, we expected probably Mbappe was going to score something like that, but it didn't happen. Come on. Continue watching the bulletin tonight. We'll be back in a moment. Don't go too far. Tonight on Lookup.
The new Kasarani Sportsview Hotel is a state-of-the-art hotel located along Isipa Road off the modern Thika Superhighway. Enjoy well-equipped comfortable halls and boardrooms accommodating up to 1,000 people. We have elegant, spacious and well-appointed rooms with several types to choose from to meet your needs. Feast on well-marinated nyama choma at the Nyama Choma Ranch and a variety of other a la carte and buffet options. Our health club consists of the gym, steam bath, sauna, aerobics and swimming. Kids' activities include a bouncing castle, train, swings, trampolines, among others. Bring to life the event of your dreams at our beautiful events gardens with a capacity of up to 3,000 people. For more information, call us on 0111024700. The new Kasarani Sportsview Hotel. Country tranquility in the city.
Kwa majina ni Naomi Blessings Kerubo. Tumefurahi sana kuja Mombasa. We are very happy. Tunaweza penda if you join Embu College, choose tourism because it's the best course so far. We go to places. We went to Kisumu, Nakuru, Naivasha. We are in Mombasa having a lot of fun. We thank Embu College. We love Embu College. Thank you.
This is Embu College, skills to go places.
Hiso Properties Limited. Bado tunakutangazia Lanet Oasis Nakuru City. Ploti hizi ni za 50 by 100 na ni mita 500 tu kutoka kwenye barabara ya lami. Lanet Oasis kuna maji na stima, barabara za maram na ni karibu na shule ya Anesta Boys. Eneo hili lina usalama wa hali ya juu. Ploti ya 50 by 100 tunakuuzia shilingi milioni 1.6 na hii ndio fursa ya mwisho na bei hii. Tutembelee ofisi zetu hapa jijini Nakuru Tower 1 Building, orofa ya 3 au wasiliana nasi kupitia nambari 0758 707 050 au tuma neno Lanet kwa nambari 21404. Hiso Properties Limited, a culture of trusts.
So mimi nilikuwa mmoja wa timu kubwa ya Hasla na ngojea mazao yake.
Na bila shaka mpenzi mtazamaji, ni awamu nyingine tena ya bunge la mwenyeji ambapo tunasikia tu maoni ya wenyeji hasa wananchi wa kawaida. Je, maoni ni yapi?
Anakwambia wananchi ndio kila kitu. Unaona Dipsy na system ni wananchi. Unaona vile wamenyorosha watu bwana.
Tumeng'oa nanga kwenye bunge la mwenyeji.
So ile kitu nasema tunamuomba asituachilie.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us here on the program. We continue updating you and also telling you what is happening in the world of sport. Like we said, it is the World Cup season and the 60th minute. France and Denmark still at 0-0 and taking on one another. We'll continue giving you the updates as we get them, all right? Now let's continue bringing you up to date with matters current affairs. Now, 4 passengers are currently receiving treatment at Kisii Hospital after a bus they were traveling in collided with a truck and lost control and plunged into Nyambera River, in Kisii County. This and more stories in our county roundup.
At around 10 o'clock this morning, a Canter-type truck carrying 2 passengers is said to have lost control and collided with a Guardian Company bus carrying 21 passengers. So far, the County Disaster Management Department has been able to save 4 male passengers who are currently receiving treatment.
Asubuhi karibu saa 10 usiku hivi kulitokea na accident involving gari ya mizigo and the Guardian bus. The crew from the disaster management team of Kisii County is here with some recovery team, and they are doing a very good job. Sooner or later, this vehicle will be taken away from the accident scene. Many people were injured, but God will take care.
Elsewhere, Kakamega County government has launched a policy that will be used to fight against gender-based violence, as up to now, cases of early pregnancies among young girls have continued to be reported. The leaders from the county have urged residents to unite in order to help reduce such cases.
We realize the fight against gender-based violence is not a fight for the Department of Health. It is multi-sectorial and every department has a role to play.
Maneno ya gender-based violence, Kakamega, we want it to be the story of the past. Maneno ya kufinyilia wamama chini. Wamama wanafinyiliwa kwa njia nyingi. We have no right, we have no voice. Wakati umepita, kila mama ana haki yake.
In other news, more than 2,000 liters of illegal alcohol known as makole have been found and 2 suspects arrested during a search conducted by the police with the help of residents of Mororo, Tana River County. According to the police commander of Bangali Sub-County, Joseph Katuku, some of those illegal businesses have promoted other types of crimes such as money laundering, drug trafficking and other crimes.
Naomba vizuri sana venye tumeshikana na tuendelee tushikane ili tuweze kupambana na hii pombe haramu kwa sababu ya wananchi wetu.
Na tumeona ya kwamba hiyo si hiyo peke yake ambayo ilikuwa. Kuna nyingine ambao labda imekuwa ikifichwa mahali mbalimbali, lakini tunashukuru kwa sababu wazee wa mitaa pamoja na chief wameweza kutusaidia sisi kama officers wa usalama ili tuweze kukamata ama tuweze kuikabidi hiyo pombe.
The National Union of Bodaboda Transport Services has said it will join hands with the Security Department with the aim of reducing increase in bodaboda crimes committed by criminals hiding within the industry.
Kwa wale bodaboda ambao wanasumbua wananchi, na wengi tunajua si watu wa bodaboda, ni watu tu ambao wamechukua pikipiki kuitumia katika hali ya uhalifu. Tunawapatia onyo na tunataka vijana wetu wa bodaboda Kenya mzima pahali popote ambapo wako wahakikishe kwamba wanashika hawa vijana na wanawapeleka katika kituo cha polisi, kwa sababu hawa watu wachache wanatuharibia sisi wengi.
Mitaruan, Lookuptv.
Now, moving on, in this week's episode of Born a Man, we highlight a story of lost glory due to alcohol abuse. Now, Lawrence Nyaga, a 44-year-old family man, lost himself to alcoholism, missing out on the upbringing of his 3 children. He regrets his reckless decision and is working towards compensating the times he has been an absentee father. Cecilia Lubanga brings us more on this week's episode.
In the family, I have uncles and relatives who are alcoholics. I used to admire how they feel. When they got high, maybe they have some stuff in the house, I used to be chased away. Now I was like kind of one time when I grew up, you guys, you know who I am because I'll have to feel like you and I will show off to you that I am the man.
Where
and how we are brought up plays a major role in who we turn out to be today. 44 years on earth, with 22 of those years lost to alcoholism. Lawrence Nyaga has made a lot of bad decisions, including missing out on the upbringing of his children. It is a story of grace to grass. This is Born a Man.
44 years of age and a father of 3. He walks for miles and hours just to ensure he makes a sale on his ice pop business in order to fend for his family. In his heydays, Lawrence narrates the transformation and the hard part.
Well, I had a very beautiful job, like in the best of East Africa. I'd been given a region in Meru, where I used to earn quite some good money. And I just quitted the job because alcoholism had taken over. I could not respond, could not report and even respond to the clients the way it was supposed to be to happen. Even my family, actually, family members, brothers and sisters, would describe me as an alcoholic. Even if I had a simple problem that they could fix, they were like, no, him is not the kind of person that we are to help at the moment, because he's just an alcoholic. Even if it's something to do with 100 shillings or 200 or 500, I could not get it because they thought it would all go for alcohol.
It is a disease that innocently kicked off at the age of 15 years. He will sneak out of school alongside a group of friends to go imbibe. Little did he know it will be something that he will struggle with for 22 long years.
We were drinking hiding. You were doing the hide and seek kind of a thing. Yeah. And that's how I gradually started becoming an alcoholic. Little did I know that it was spoiling me, it was destroying me.
His alcoholism has become a demon devouring him from the inside, keeping him thirsty for more each time. It rendered him incompetent at work, making him lose his sources of income. In search of greener pastures, he landed a tourism job in Dubai that did not last either.
There we had money, enough money that we would spend on alcohol, spend on drinking. And eventually at the end of it all, I got laid off. And after being laid off, it was just a struggle of just finding how to, for accommodation, food, etc., etc. So life wasn't easy.
This will see him alongside his fellow Kenyans start an alcohol business, the only thing he knew too well. However, things took a turn for the worst, leading to his deportation back to the country.
The government of Dubai, actually, they were very keen to know what exactly is happening with this kind of a car that is, we normally do see is leave in the morning and come back in the evening when it's loaded. What are these people supplying? So they managed to find out that it's alcohol that we were supplying. So we got arrested. The decision of the judge was to send these people home. Actually, my profile there wasn't very good because we used to fight a lot with the Nigerian people, with the Nigerian guys, because we felt that they were intimidating us. I came back to Kenya. Still, I never stopped drinking. Doctors had warned me not to drink. They had requested me to follow the medication, use the proper diet, not to drink. Because the time I left Kenyatta National Hospital, my kidneys had a problem. They were failing. I was supposed to be kuwekewa catheters to assist in the cleaning system. So the doctors warned me, if I drink, mimi nikuzikwa.
That was not enough to keep his itchy hands off the bottle. His wife and children suffered the consequences.
Moving from State House Road to Wendani, where they came back to be hosted. Yeah. Even if it's a young boy or young girl, psychologically it happens that there's something wrong. They shifted from Maxwell School to a local school, a village school. Then from there they moved from that village school. We went to Meru. Now they went to a day school, a government school, where that was not their lifestyle. That was not the way their life had began. 99% I'm drunk.
Life is totally different from what he pictured when he started off.
When I sit down and look back, there are those areas that I feel I did wrong. And I normally tell God, now God forgive me. I need to make amendments with my family for the places that I did mistakes. And for the most obvious mistakes of drinking, God first. Forgive me, my family, forgive me. I reached my turning point from an hospital bed. There's an article, there's a rating that says, it doesn't matter how far you fall, it matters how high you bounce. Now I want to reach that bouncing high with a lot of resilience.
He lost it all. Is it fate or his own undoing? That we don't know. But one thing I know for sure is that alcohol remains a menace that devours societies at a drastic rate. Lawrence Nyaga now tries to recollect his remaining pieces of his life with the hope that he will at least be able to recover half of what he has lost in life.
If God sends his angels down to me, I know for sure, for a fact, that I'll be a counselor. I want to handle these people who are suffering with alcoholism, because I know men, we are cowards. Because tunaambiwa watu ati kufa kimwanaume. Kufa kimwanaume, that's nonsense, because you're dying with your problems. Nobody will know that you have a problem that's in you. Men should speak up. Yeah. We men, we have a problem, we have a weakness. We go laughing at women at wanaenda chama. Hiyo ni mshene wanaenda kupiga. That mshene helps them. I believe for a fact. Believe me, it helps them, because they go and share with the Mama Nani. We share with Mama Nani that unajua jana nilipigwa. Then Mama Nani will ask her, how then are you handling this? Ati hapana, nilienda to so and so's house. Anamwambia hapana, hata mimi juzi niligonga na nilistick to that house. Anasema oh, kumbe yes, nyenyekea, go there and you will put things in position. You'll be able to manage. But men, we are just there to be seen that this is tumejikaza ni wanaume, but we are dying. Now in alcoholism, so many men that know for a fact, they know that there's something eating them up.
Globally, the harmful use of alcohol resulted in some 3 million deaths, translating to 5.3% of all deaths worldwide. And Lawrence escaped the list by a whisker. But Winston Churchill will put it, the price of greatness is responsibility. Cecilia Lubanga, Lookuptv.
All right, now we want to get sporty tonight, and just an update. France versus Denmark. It is 1-1 already as we speak, and the game is